I promised, and now I'm delivering. It's the beginning of February, so you know what that means, right? It's the market update. That's what I'm talking about today. Stick around. Hi, welcome back. My name's Joe Brown. I'm a real estate agent with Century 21, List with Beggins, located in South Tampa. Thank you so much for being here with me today. So, if you've been with me, you know, at the beginning of every month, I take a look back at typically the past couple months. Sometimes I do a 6-month review or a full year review. But today I want to look at January and compare it to December. And again, these are for the 5 zip codes of South Tampa, the peninsula section of South Tampa. So we have 33606, 33609, 611, 616, and 629. So those 5 zip codes. Hey, Steve, can you come over and reset this camera for me? Yeah, I need room to put my chart here. Just give me a second. Steve will adjust the camera. Okay, Steve's been gone for a few weeks. Glad he's back. So let me put the chart up here. And as you know, I look at several different categories. And the first one is active listings. And you can see active listings is down. So we're about 764 listings for January. Now, over the past 6 months, we've been on a decline, right? So fewer listings on the market. I'll talk about that in a second. Look at new listings. This really shocked me, right? So new listings went from 127 to 273. Now, if you've been with me, you know that I say the average for the year is about 250 homes per month go on the market in South Tampa. And so we jumped up to 273 this past month. I think a lot of people, you know, when it gets November, December, they say, I'm not going to sell my home during the holidays. So they wait for the new year. And I think that's exactly what we saw here. A lot of homes went on the market. But if you look, the number of listings has gone down. Take a look at days to sell. Again, this is median. So the homes that have sold, this is the median number of days it took to sell. And remember, median is in the middle. Some are higher, some are lower. This is the middle. And days to sell is about 56. So you're looking at almost 2 months. I had a conversation with a seller just recently, and they said, how long are we looking at? And I said, realistically, from the time you put your home on the market, as long as you get an offer to closing, is about 5 to 6 months. So, and you can see we're 2 months for the median days to sell in South Tampa. The seller happened to be in another part of Florida. Look at the number of sales. And what do you see? Number of sales has gone down to 121. Now, that's not concerning to me because, as I said, we're coming off the holidays. So not only have sellers said, I'm not going to put my house on the market, but buyers have also said, I'm going to wait till after the new year to buy. So this will be an interesting category to look at in February and March to see have buyers really come back to the market. Median sales price. Now, again, these are all residential properties. So could be single family homes, condos, townhomes, mobile homes. Any residential home, the 5 zip codes of South Tampa, and you can see we're at 795,000 is the median sales price. So again, look at number of sales, 121 homes. the average price for those 121 is $795,000. And that's quite a jump from the $620,000. So here's my caution always. Do not look at this and say, oh, home prices are going up drastically. We can't say that because we don't know the condition of the home. Are they brand new homes? We don't know the size of the homes. We don't know the condition of the homes. This is just the homes that sold. The average price was $795,000. And don't read anything more into that, okay? Here is the ratio of what a house sells for to what it was originally priced at. And this is the way I always explain it. If I list my house for $500,000, but then I lower the price to $450,000 and my house sells, I've sold my house for 90% of what I had it originally priced at. So here's the ratio. We're at 93.9. Now, last month we were at 93.5, right? So really not much movement. So really just about that 93, 94% for the home. And then months of inventory, we're at 6. And again, months of inventory, you take how many homes are active on the market, how many sales do we have per month, and assuming no more homes go on the market and sales stay even, how much inventory do we have? Well, remember, sales were down, inventory's down, but we're at 6 months of inventory. I think sales are going to increase in February and March, and because of that, you'll see months of inventory decrease. Mortgage rates have come down. Right now, they're hovering right about 6.1 to 6.2%. The 10-year Treasury is wavering back and forth. The mortgage rates track the 10-year Treasury. So we're about 6.1, 6.2%. Do I think they're going to go lower? Maybe. Right? I did not sleep at a Holiday Inn Express last night. I hear some concern about the economy moving forward. However, also hear positive things in the economy. I do think, so again, talking about mixed messages, I read something that consumers in Florida are positive about the economy moving forward. Nationwide, there's a concern about the economy. Again, I don't know who they polled, who they asked. So what we'll just have to see. Certainly from a year ago, interest rates are down almost 1 point, the 0.9%. So it's saving buyers a lot of money per month and per year. So I hope this information was useful for you. I want to be your trusted advisor. That's why I shared this information with you. I mentioned in my past videos, I've started a new website. So I have my joebrownc21.com, where you can search for properties, see my listings. You can do custom search for homes. But I started one called joebrown.live, where I have my blogs, and the blogs have both residential and commercial information on there. And if you're interested in commercial, well, also residential, I have a monthly newsletter, and you can access those on joebrown.live. So anyway, go check out that website. Thank you so much for being here and listening to this information. If I can help you, reach out to me at both websites. You can reach out to me, and let's see how I can help you. And until next week, take care.